Does it make you look at the globe in a different...
It does. It certainly brings all these places closer together, as it were. That they all seem so far away. I mean, even the Ukraine, Belarus, it does look closer now.
Now that you know it's in your, it's in your blood.
Yeah. Me, I've always thought myself as English and very little else. But to suddenly know that there's a part of you that isn't what you were, and for racists to find out that part of them may be what they've discriminated against for however long, it'd certainly put an edge on it and certainly would throw racists off the game a little, I think. I mean, you might pride yourself on being English as having your family lived here for hundreds of years, but when you have a test done like this, it proves that there's certainly different things there.
When I first met comedian Danny Blue, he told me that to be truly English, you couldn't have black skin. In his DNA tests, Danny came out as one of the least European of everyone I met. Shall I give you your European DNA breakdown?
Certainly.
10% Middle Eastern, 11% South Asian, 37% Southeastern European, and 42% Northern European.
I'm a bit of a mongrel, aren't I? Not a thoroughbred after all. Oh. It's going to give me something to think about for a few days, that will.
Your results might suggest that you have very strong ancestral links with the Balkans, or even further east, Russia, or Georgia, or Armenia. And he suggests very strongly that if you wanted to find your origins, you'd be looking east.
That's amazing. I'm quite shocked by that. I really am quite shocked to think that...
I remember when we met before, I think you said to me that I couldn't be English because my mother has a French... I couldn't consider myself English because I didn't go back far enough in your book.
And you asked me how far back you got to go.
Yeah, and I think you said...
For 200 years when I said...
You said 12 generations.
12 generations, that's right, yeah. So, all right. Oh, well, maybe you are English after all then.
Are you prepared to maybe sort of reduce the number of generations a bit from 12?
Yeah. Maybe 2 or 3 generations I would go back and say, if you're 2 or 3 generations, you're English. Or maybe 4. No, maybe 4.
When we met before, I asked you whether Ian Wright had any right to call himself English. Does this change your view at all about that?
Yes, I guess he can call himself English now. I still find it... I still stand by what I say, that if 2 Jamaicans come over here and have a child, or 2 Italians or 2 Germans come over and have children and they're born here, I still say that they're English bred they're English bred, but they're not English. Oh, this throws it all out the window now, doesn't it? Because you think, how far back can you go? So I'm afraid I'm going to have to say they're English.
Gordon Ramsay hits the Costa del Sol tomorrow, but it's no holiday. A new series of Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares tomorrow at 9 on 4. Next tonight, King Charles I comes out of exile for a new series identifying the evolution of British royalty, Monarchy by David Starkey.